Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, how are you all? Hope all of you are in good health. It's me Sabah, your mathematics teacher for grade 3. Let's start your today's class with the name of Allah. Rabbi shrahli sadri wa yassirli amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. O my Lord, open my chest and ease my task for me. Remove the impediment from my speech so that they may understand what I say. So today we are discussing our next topic from chapter number 4, division, and the topic that we are going to discuss today is word problems that are on your book, page number 71. So all of you open your books in front of you and also open your neat copies in front of you, take pencils in your hand and start solving with me. So the question number 1 on your book is, Sana has 48 game cards. She wants to share them equally with 8 of her classmates. How many will each person get? So correct this. Here is not 7 classmates. Here is 8 classmates. Okay, correct it. And now we are start solving it. So first, we'll write the given data from the question, and that is number of game cards are 48, number of classmates are 8. Now we have to find the number of cards that each person will get. So for that, we'll divide it. So how we'll divide it? We'll write the greater number inside the root. That means it's our dividend, and 8 here is our divisor. Okay? So if 8 is the divisor here, so we'll recall the table of 8 to solve this dividend. Okay. So first we'll focus on the first digit. So first digit of the dividend here is 4. That is smaller than the divisor. So we can't solve it. So we'll also take along the second digit. So now we'll consider it as 48. Now tell me, 48 comes in the table of 8? Yes. How many times? 6 times. So we'll write 6 at the top like this, and we'll write 48 below like this. Now 4 minus 4 is 0, 8 minus 8 is 0. So our answer is 6. So how we'll write this? We'll write that each person will get 6 game cards. Okay? Now move towards question number 2. So question number 2 on your book is, Uzma has 81 books. She puts 9 books in each stack. How many stacks of books does Uzma have altogether? So similarly, first we'll write the given data from the question, and the given data is number of books are 81. Number of books in each stack is 9. Now we have to find the total number of stacks. For that, we'll write 9 outside the square root because it's our divisor, and we'll write 81 inside the square root because it's our dividend. Now, recall the table of 9 to solve this. So first we'll focus on the first digit of the dividend, and first digit is 8. So 8 is smaller than the divisor. So what we'll do, we'll also take along the second digit, that is 1. So we'll consider it 81. Now tell me, 81 comes in the table of 9? Yes. How many times? 9 times. So we'll write 9 at the top like this, and we'll write minus 81 below. Why? Because out of this 81, we solved 81. Nothing is left here. So 81 minus 81 equals to 0. Okay. So our answer here is 9. And how we'll write our answer? We'll write this like, Uzma has 9 stacks of books. Okay. Now move towards question number 3. And question number 3 is, a farmer has 189 cabbages in his garden. There are 9 cabbages in each row. How many rows of cabbages does he have? So similarly, first we'll write the given data, and the given data is number of cabbages in the garden are 189. Number of cabbages in each row is equals to 9. Total number of rows in the gardens we have to find. So for that we'll write 9 outside the root and we'll write 189 inside the root. Now recall the table of 9, and as we know 1 is less than 9, so we'll not take it alone. We'll also take along a next digit, that is 18. So we'll consider first 18. So 18 comes in the table of 9. Yes. How many times? 2 times. So we'll write 2 at the top like this, and we'll write minus 18 below. Okay. So that means out of 18 we solved the 18. So now we'll subtract it. 1 minus 1 is 0. 8 minus 8 is 0. Now the next digit is 9. So we'll write 9 down. Now again recall the table of 9. So 9 comes in the table of 9. Yes. How many times? 1 time. So that is why we written here 1. Okay. So 1 we write at the top like this, and then we'll write minus 9 below, because out of this 9 we solved 9. Now we'll subtract it. So 9 minus 9 equals to 0. So here is no left over. So we write our answer like this, that there are 21 rows of cabbages in the garden. Okay. Now move towards the next question. So the next question on your book is, Abid has to write 650 pages of work. He writes 25 pages in a day. How many days will he finish writing 650 pages? Okay. Now for that, first we'll write the given data. So the given data are number of pages are 650. Number of pages in a day 25. We have to find the total number of days. Okay. So we'll write 25 outside the square root, and we'll write 650 inside the root. Now we'll recall the table of 25. So 6 is less than 25. So we'll also take along the next digit with it. So we'll consider 65. So 65 does not comes in the table of 25, but below 65, 50 comes in the table of 25. How many times? 2 times. 2 times 25 equals to 50. So we'll write 2 at the top like this, and we'll write minus 50 below. That means out of this 65, we just solved this 50. Now subtract it. So 6 minus 5 equals to 1. Similarly, 5 minus 0 equals to 5. Now the last digit of the dividend that is left is 0. So we'll write this 0 along with this leftover, and this leftover will become now 150. Now tell me, 150 comes in the table of 25? Yes. How many times? 1 time 25 is 25, 2 time 25 is 50, 3 time 25 is 75, 4 time 25 is 100, 5 time 25 is 125, and 6 time 25 is 150. So we'll write 6 at the top like this, and we'll write 150 below. Okay. Now we'll subtract it. So the answer is 0, because here is no leftover. So 1 minus 1 0, 5 minus 5 0, 0 minus 0 0. So here is no remainder, and our quotient is 26. So how we'll write this our answer? We write it like this, that Abid will take 26 days for writing 650 pages. Understood? Now moving towards the next question. So the last question is, Mrs. Tay baked 753 fruit tarts. She packed 6 tarts into each box and sold each box at $9. How much money did she receive if she sold all the boxes? So this question consists of two parts, and part A is number of fruit tarts are 753. Number of fruit tarts in each box are 6. Number of boxes we have to find. So for that we'll write 6 outside the square root and we'll write 753 inside the square root. Now first we'll focus on the first digit of the dividend, that is 7. Now recall the table of 6. So 7 comes in the table of 6? No. But below 7, 6 comes in the table of 6. How many times? 1 time. So we'll write 1 at the top and we'll write minus 6 below. Okay. How we'll write minus 6? So we'll write minus 6 like this. Why? Because out of this 7 we just solved 6. So we'll write 1 times 6 is 6. So we'll write 1 here and we'll write 6 here. Now subtract it. 7 minus 6 equals to 1. Now the next digit of the dividend is 5. So we'll write 5 with this leftover and it will become now 15. Now tell me, 15 comes in the table of 6? No. But below 15, 12 comes in the table of 6. How many times? 2 times. So we'll write 2 here like this and we'll write minus 12 below. That means out of this 15, we just solved 12. Now minus it. So 1 minus 1 equals to 0. 5 minus 2 equals to 3. Okay. So here is the leftover 3. Now one more digit that is left from the dividend is 3. So we'll also write this 3 down with the leftover. So this 3 will become now 33. Now tell me, 33 comes in the table of 6? No. But below 33, 30 comes in the table of 6. How many times? 5 times. So we'll write 5 here at the top and we'll write minus 30 below. Now we'll subtract it. 3 minus 3 equals to 0 and 3 minus 0 equals to 3. So here we have the remainder, that is 3, and our answer is 125. So we'll write this answer like that. Number of boxes are 125. So this is the first half of the question. So in this half, what we solved here that we have fruit tarts that she baked is 753 and she put 6 fruit tarts in one box. Okay, and we find out that how many boxes are there in which she divides these fruit tarts. So she divides fruit tarts in 125 boxes. Okay, so here we just find the number of boxes. Now in the next step, we'll also find out the money that she earned from these boxes by selling them. So for that, we'll multiply the number of boxes by the rupees or the price of one box. Okay, so the number of boxes she sold are 125 and she sold one box by the price of 9. So we have to find out the total money that she earned. So for that, we'll multiply this 125 by 9. So we'll write 125 at the top and we'll write 9 below. So here 9 is basically a multiplier. So we always recall the table of the multiplier. So first we'll recall the table of 9 up to 5. So 5 times 9 is 45. So we'll write 5 below like this and we'll write 4 to the next place like this. Okay, 4 is carry here. Now we recall the table of 9 up to 2. So 2 times 9 is 18, but here 4 is carry. So 18 plus 4 equals to 22. So we'll write 2 here and the other 2 will go to the next place like this. So 2 is carry here. Now we'll recall the table of this 9 up to 1. So 1 times 9 is 1, but 2 is carry here. So 9 plus 2 is equals to 11. So we'll write 11 here. Okay, you can see. So the answer here is 1125. Okay, so this is the second part of this question, and now we'll write our answer, that Mrs. Tay received $1,125 for selling all the boxes. Okay, so this is all about today's lecture. Hope you understood it. Your home task is to solve these word problems on your notebook and also write answers on your book of page 71. So keep it in your mind that you have to draw the margin lines on your notebook, write the date on the top of the page, and send me the clear picture of your homework. So best of luck for your home task. Jazakallahu khair. Allah Hafiz.